Hello there. Thanks for stopping by Max's Cards and Dice Dugout. This is episode 112, and we are at Denver Auditorium Arena for game number 8 of the 1974-75 New York Nets replay using Uptempo Basketball from the Clark and Addison Gaming Company and creator Brian Haverkamp. The Nets are running on a 6-game winning streak. They lost their opener to the Utah Stars and have not lost since. But they're playing a tough opponent tonight in the Denver Nuggets, who in real life in 74-75 were 65-19. Here at this point, the Nuggets are 3-1. That is their real life record. They've only played 4 games, whereas the Nets have played 7. And on this date, which was October 29th, 1974, in real life, the Nuggets won 126-115. The last time these two teams met, which I believe was game number 2 for the Nets were victorious 108-90. All right, so let's get this started. We'll do the opening tip-off. And if anyone knows, when did the NBA eliminate tip-offs at the beginning of every quarter? I know the ABA was still using them in 74-75. I can't remember. But anyway, let's get this underway. And the Nuggets get the ball first. They come down the court. And that is a and one. Let's see who's going to be going to the line. And it will be Byron Beck off the bench. So he makes that basket. The Nets are up 2-0. Or excuse me, the Nuggets are up 2-0 on Beck's bucket. And he is a 83.5 free throw shooter, and he makes that. So the Nets, or excuse me, once again, I want to say it's the Nets. The Nuggets go up 3-0. And we're going the other way. It's 11:40 left in the opening period. Black die is my 10th digit when needed. And that's a turnover by the Nets. Coming back down are the Nuggets. 47. That's a 2-point attempt. Taking that shot will be Byron Beck. Again, he will be guarded by Larry Keenan, who's a -6. That makes Beck a 45.6 from the floor. And he sinks it. So Beck with all 5 points early on here for the Nuggets. And they lead 5-0. Nets coming the other way. That is going to be a 2-point basket. And making that shot is the Doctor. So the Nets are on the board. And it is 5-2 in favor of Denver. 10:40 to go in the opening period. This is a 3-point attempt for the Nuggets. And taking that shot will be Jan Van Bredikoff. And he will be guarded by the Doctor, who's a -9. That makes Van Bredikoff is a 0, so that's going to be a miss. So we're going the other. We're going the other way with the Nets. 10:20 to go in the opening period. 53. It's a 2-point attempt for New York, and taking that shot is going to be Ed Manning. And he will be guarded by Bobby Jones, good defender. He's a -6, so that makes Manning a 36.7, and he misses that shot, and we're going the other way. Good defense by Bobby Jones. 10 minutes to go in the opening period. Here come the Nuggets. And they turn it over. Bit of sloppy play early on. Here come the Nets the other way. And another turnover. 5-2 in favor of Denver as Denver comes down the court. It's going to be a basket, and making that shot is Mike Green, the center. starting center. And it's now 7-2 in favor of the Nuggets with 9 minutes to go in the opening period. Free throw attempt for the Nets. And going to the line is going to be Barry Keenan. He's a 77.0. He makes the first one and makes the second one. So 2 free throws from Keenan. And it's now 7-4 in favor of Denver with 8:40 to go in the opening period. And that is a 2-point attempt for Denver, and taking that shot is going to be Fatty Taylor off the bench, point guard. He will be defended by Brian Taylor, who's a -6. That makes Fatty Taylor a 37.4, and good defense by Brian Taylor, and we're going the other way with New York. 7-4 with 8:20 to go in the opening period. That's going to be a basket for the Nets, and making that shot is going to be the Whopper, Billy Paltz. And it's now 7-6 in favor of the Nets, or excuse me, the Nuggets. Coming the other way. It's a free throw attempt for Denver. Going to the line is going to be Dave Robish. He is a 73.8 free throw shooter. He misses the first one and makes the second one. So Robish hits 1 of 2 there. And it's now 8-6 in favor of Denver with 7:40 to go here in the opening period. And that's another turnover by the Nets. Here come the Nuggets the other way with 7:20 to go in the opening period, and that's going to be a basket. And making that shot is Dave Robish off the bench. All bench scoring so far for the Nuggets, and it's now 10-6 with 7 minutes to go in the opening period. This is a free throw attempt for the Nets. Going to the line is going to be John Williamson. He's an 83.7. Makes the first one and misses the second. So 1 for Williamson from the line. And it's now 10-7 in favor of the Nuggets. 6:40 to go in the opening period. This is a basket for Denver, and making the shot is Bobby Jones. First points for Denver from their starters, and it's now 12-7 in favor of Denver with 6:20 to go in the first period. This is a free throw attempt for the Nets. Going to the line is going to be Billy Paltz. Paltz is a 74.8 free throw shooter. Makes the first one and the second one. 2 free throws from Paltz. Makes it a 12-9 game with 6 minutes to go in the opening period. That's a turnover for Denver. Here come the Nets going the other way. That's a basket, and making that shot is Al Skinner off the bench. And it's now a 1-point game. Denver leads 12-11 with 5:20 remaining in the first period. It's a free throw, or excuse me, a 2-point attempt for Denver. And taking that shot will be Ralph Simpson. He will be defended by Al Skinner, who's a -4. That makes Simpson a 46.9, and he misses the shot. Good defense by Skinner off the bench, and it's still a 1-point game with 5 minutes to go in the opening period. And the Nets turn it over again. So Denver still leads, or excuse me, it is a 3-point game. Denver leads 14-11 with 4:40 to go, and that is a free throw attempt for the Nuggets. And taking that shot is going to be Matt Calvin. He's an 89.6 from the line. He makes the first one and misses the second one. 1 of 2 for Calvin, and it's now 13-11. Excuse me. It is a 3-point game now, or 2-point game now, 13-11, with 4:20 to go here in the opening period. Here come the Nets. And this is a basket, and making this shot is the Doctor. And we are tied at 13 with 4 minutes to go in the opening period. Another turnover for the Nuggets. Here come the Nets. Back down the court. And that is a basket, and making that shot is Larry Keenan. Special K with the 2. And the Nets take a 15-13 lead with 3:20 to go here in the first period. This is a 2-point attempt, and taking that shot is going to be Ralph Simpson. He will be defended by Al Skinner again. Skinner's a -4. That makes Simpson a 46.9, and he makes that shot. First points for Simpson, and we're tied at 15 with 3 minutes to go in the opening period. It's going to be a free throw attempt for the Nets, and going to the line is going to be Larry Keenan. He's a 77 even, makes the first shot, and makes the second. So 2 more for Keenan. He's got 6 here in the opening period, and the Nets lead 17-15 with 2:40 to go. Here come the Nuggets. Another turnover. Going the other way. Here come the Nets. 92. That is a basket, and making that shot is Willie Sojourner off the bench. And the Nets have a 19-15 lead with 2 minutes to go in the opening period. And that is a basket for the Nuggets, and making that shot is Matt Calvin. So it's now 19-17 in favor of the Nets with 1:40 remaining in the opening period. And that's a turnover. Here come the Nuggets the other way. 1:20 to go. And that's going to be a 2-point attempt. Taking that shot will be Byron Beck. He will be defended by Larry Keenan, who's a -6. That makes Beck a 45.6. And he is unsuccessful with that. Good defense by Special K, and we're going the other way with 1 minute to go, and the Nets leading 19-17. And that is going to be a basket for the Nets, and making that shot is Larry Keenan. Keenan with 8 points now here in the first period, and it's 21-17, 4-point lead with 40 seconds to go. And that is a free throw attempt for Denver. Going to the line will be Ralph Simpson. He's a 75.4. He makes the first shot and makes the second. 4 points for Simpson with those 2 free throws. And it's 21-19 in favor of the Nets with 20 seconds to go in the opening period. And this is going to be a free throw attempt for the Nets. Taking those shots will be John Williamson. He's an 83.7. He misses the first one and misses the second one. So we're back to Denver for the final possession of the opening period. And that is a basket. And making that shot is going to be Matt Calvin. And we are tied at 21 at the end of the first period. I'll total these up and be back with the second period shortly. All right, we're back for the second period. Score tied at 21. But before we get back to the action, I wanted to show the points per game for the Nets before we started, but I forgot to do that, so we'll do that now. And it's no surprise as we look at this. that the starting five are leading scorers with Irving, the doctor, on top. Some decent production off the bench from Al Skinner and Bill Melchione and Willie Sojourner. Ed Manning a bit disappointing. And Wendell Ladner, you know, he's really there for his defense. He's actually rated at -7, matching Billy Paulson 2 points behind the doctor. So he's a pretty good defender. And he was never brought into this team to put up a lot of points. But that's where we stand with that. So we're ready for the second period here, tied at 21. And we'll jump in. And this time it's the Nets that get possession. And they bring it down, and that is going to be a basket, and making that shot is Larry Keenan. That's 10 points for Keenan now, and it's 23-21 in favor of the Nets. Here come the Nuggets. And that's a basket for the Nuggets, and making that shot is Fatty Taylor off the bench. His first points of the game, and we're tied at 23 again. 11:20 to go here in the first half. And this is an and one, and going to the line, 42 is going to be the doctor, so he gets a basket. And it's 25. He's going to try to make this a 3-point play. He's a 79.9 free throw shooter, and he makes that. And it's now 26-23 in favor of the Nets. 11 minutes to go in the first half. Here come the Nuggets. And this is a 3-point attempt, and taking this shot will be Ralph Simpson. He will be defended by John Williamson, who's a -2. Simpson is an 8.3 from out at the arc. This makes him a 6.3. And he misses the shot. Denver's ball back to New York. And there's 10:40 to go here in the first half. This is going to be a basket for the Nets, and making this shot is the doctor. And it's now 28-23, a 5-point lead the Nets have built up early here in the second period. Here comes Denver, and that is a basket, and making that shot is point guard Matt Calvin. And it's 28-25 with 10 minutes to go in the first half. And that's 98, and that is a 3-point attempt for the Nets, and taking this shot is going to be Bill Melchione, who's been quiet so far. He's a 29.6, and he will be defended by Fatty Taylor, who's a -3. That makes Melchione a 26.6, and he is unsuccessful from out there. Good defense by Fatty Taylor. We're going the other way. Denver has the ball with 9:40 remaining, and the Nets leading 28-25. And this is a 2-point attempt for Denver, and taking that shot will be Ralph Simpson. He will be defended by John Williamson, who's a -2. That makes Simpson a 48.9, and he makes the basket. So it's now 28-27, 1-point lead for the Nets, 9:20 to go here in the first half. And that is a basket, and making that shot is Ed Manning. His first points of the game. And that's 30 for the Nets to 27 for the Nuggets with 9 minutes to go in the first period, the first half. And that is a basket, and making that shot is Byron Beck, who is having quite a game off the bench. And it's a 1-point game, 30-29 in favor of the Nets with 8:40 to go here in the first half. And this is a run, first run of the game, and it's going to be the Nets. So we'll have to roll again and look at the run chart on the Nets card, and we roll a 16, and that is going to be an 8-0 run for the Nets. And we'll roll again now to see which row we're going to use. It's a 59, so we're going to use the middle row. So the point guard gets nothing. The shooting guard gets 3. Let's see who that is. He gets a 3, and that's 40. And that will be John Williamson. So Williamson hits a 3. And that makes it 33. The Nets. And then the small forward gets 2 baskets. And that'll be the doctor with 2 more baskets. And that's 35, 37 for the Nets. And then lastly, the center gets 1 of 2 free throws, and that will be Billy Paltz. He picks up another point, and it's after that run, it's 38 to 29. So it's a 9-point lead, and we deduct 2 minutes, so we go down to 6:40, and it's the Nuggets ball. So that 8-0 run, the Nets have built up a lead. And this is a 2-point attempt for Denver, and it's an 85, and that's going to be Byron Beck again. He will be defended by Larry Keenan, who's a -6. That makes Beck a 45.6, and he misses. Good defense from Special K. There's 6:20 to go, and the Nets lead 38 to 29. And that is a basket, and making that shot is the doctor, having a good second period, and the Nets hit 40. 11-point lead with 6 minutes to go in the first half. The free throw attempt for Denver going to the line is going to be Jan van Bredikoff. He is an 83.9. He makes the first shot and makes the second. His first points of the game. And it's a 9-point lead, 40 to 31, with 5:40 to go. And here come the Nets. That's a free throw attempt. Going to the line is going to be Billy Paltz. He's a 74.8. Makes the first one and makes the second one. So 2 more free throws from the Whopper, and it's 42 to 31. Back to 11-point lead for the Nets with 5:20 to go in the first half. And that is a basket for the Nuggets, and making that shot is Fatty Taylor. 4 points for Taylor in this game, and it's 42 to 33, 9-point lead, 5 minutes to go. Here come the Nets. And this is a basket, and making that shot is going to be Brian Taylor. First points of the game for point guard Brian Taylor, and it's 44 to 33, back to an 11-point lead with 4:40 to go in the first half. And this is a basket for the Nuggets, and making this one is going to be Ralph Simpson. So it's now 44 to 35, 9-point lead with 4:20 to go in the first half. And another basket for the Nets, and making this one is Larry Keenan. Special K sinks the 2, and it's 46 to 35, back up to an 11-point lead, 4 minutes to go in the first half. And now Denver goes on a run. They needed this. And let's see what kind of run they come up with here. It is a 79, and that is going to be a 10-2 run. So we'll go to the 10-2 card and roll once again. And we roll a 25, so we're going to go to the second column. So point guard gets 2 baskets, and that is going to be Mac Calvin. So he gets 2. That's 37, 39. Shooting, excuse me, yes, the shooting guard gets 6. And that's 3 baskets, and that is going to be Patrick McFarland. First points of the game for him. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. And the Nuggets are up to 45. And that's their scoring. And we also get small forward for the Nets picks up a basket, and that will be Wendell Leidner. So Leidner gets his first points of the game. And that's 48 for the Nets. They still lead by 3, 48 to 45. And we take 2 minutes off the clock. We're down to 2 minutes in the first half, and it's the Nets ball. That run got Denver back in this game. It's a free throw attempt for the Nets. Going to the line is going to be Julius Erving. He is a 79.9 free throw shooter. He makes the first shot and makes the second one. Quite the second quarter for Erving. And the Nets are at 50. So it's 50 to 45. It's a 5-point lead. 1:40 to go. Here comes Denver. And that is going to be a basket. And making that shot will be Ralph Simpson. 10 points for Simpson in this game. And it's 50 to 47. 3-point lead for the Nets with 1:20 to go. It's a free throw attempt. And going to the line is going to be Brian Taylor. He's a 76.5. He makes the first one and makes the second one. 4 points in the game for Taylor. And it's 52 to 47, 5-point lead. Denver coming the other way with 1 minute to go in the first half. And that is a free throw attempt. Going to the line will be Claude Terry. It's the first we're hearing from him. He's a 76.1 free throw shooter. He makes the first and makes the second. So the first points for Terry come here late in the second period, and it is now 52 to 49, 3-point lead for the Nets with 40 seconds to go in the half. And that's a turnover. 20 seconds to go. Here come the Nuggets. It's a free throw attempt, and going to the line is going to be Jan van Bredekolf. He's an 83.9. He makes the first shot, and he makes the second free throw. So Van Bredekolf gets 4 points now in the game, all free throws, and it is 52 to 51. It's a 1-point lead for the Nets with the final possession of the half. And that is a free throw attempt. Going to the line is going to be Julius Erving. He's a 79.9. Makes the first and makes the second. And that's the end of the first half, with the Nets leading 54 to 51. I'll get some totals added up and be back with the start of the second half. All right, we're back for the second half. 63 points were scored in that second period, and 15 of them came from Dr. J. So right now it is a 2-point lead for the Nets, or a 3-point lead, excuse me, 54 to 51, and we'll tip it off here to start the second half. And that's going to go to the Nets again. And they come down. That's a 3-point attempt. And taking this shot is going to be Super John Williamson. He will be defended by Ralph Simpson, who's a -2. That makes Williamson a 21.1 from the 3. And good defense by Simpson, and we're going the other way. That's going to be a basket for the Nuggets, and making that shot is Matt Calvin. And it's a 1-point game, 54-53, with 11:20 to go in the third. That's a basket for the Nets, and making that shot is the Doctor, who was on fire in the second period. And the Nets now lead 56-53 with 11 minutes to go here in the third. That's a turnover for Denver. 10:40, the Nets coming the other way. It's a 2-point attempt, and taking that shot is going to be Larry Keenan. He will be defended by Bobby Jones, who's a -6. That makes Keenan a 44.9. Good defense by Bobby Jones, no surprise there, and we're going the other way. 10:20 to go, and here come the Nuggets. Nuggets turn the ball right back over again. And there's 10 minutes to go, and Nets have the ball. And this is another 3-point attempt. And taking this shot is going to be the Doctor. He will be defended by Jan Van Bredikoff, and he is a -1. That makes Irving a 32.3. And good defense by Van Bredikoff, and we're going the other way. 9:40 to go. Nets lead 56-53. Here come the Nuggets. And this is going to be a basket. And that's going to be Matt Calvin. And it's 56-55, 1-point lead for the Nets with 9:20 to go in the third. And that's a basket for the Nets. And making that shot is Ed Manning off the bench. It's 58-55, 3-point lead for the Nets with 9 minutes to go here in the third. And that is a turnover by Denver. 8:40 to go. Here come the Nets. That's an and one. And going to the line after making that basket is going to be the Doctor. So he sinks the 2. Nets are at 60. And now he's going for the 3-point play with the free throw. He is a 79.9. And he makes that. And it's now 61-55. It's a 6-point lead for the Nets with 8:20 to go. And here's a basket for Denver, and making that shot is Bobby Jones. And it's 61-57, 4-point lead for the Nets, 8 minutes to go in the third. This is a 2-point attempt, and taking this shot is going to be John Williamson. He will be defended by Patrick McFarland, who's a 0 on defense, so that makes Williamson remains a 48.6. Good defense from McFarland, and the Nets are, or excuse me, the Nuggets are going the other way, and this is going to be another basket for them. And making this shot is Dave Robish off the bench. Had some points early in the game, but it's been quiet lately. And it is now a 2-point game, 61-59, with 7:20 to go in the third. And here come the Nets. It's a 2-point attempt. Taking this shot is going to be Larry Keenan. He will be defended by Bobby Jones, who's a -6. That makes Keenan 44.9. Good defense by Bobby Jones, and we're going the other way. 7 minutes to go here in the third. Free throw attempt for Denver, and going to the line is going to be Ralph Simpson. He's a 75.4. He makes the first one. And the second one rattles around but does not drop, so he gets 1 there. And it's a 1-point game, 61-60, in favor of the Nets with 6:40 to go here in the third. This is going to be a basket, and making this shot is John Williamson. Super John. And it's now 63-60. 3-point lead for the Nets, 6:20 to go. That's going to be a basket for Denver. And making that shot is Dave Robish. Having himself quite the game off the bench. And it's now 63-62, 1-point lead for the Nets. 6 minutes to go in the third. And this is a basket, and making this shot is Billy Paltz. Been kind of quiet, the Whopper has. And it's 65-62. 3-point lead with 5:40 to go in the third. This is a 2-point attempt. Taking this shot is going to be Dave Robish. He will be defended by Willie Sojourner, who's a -6. A lot of good defenders on the Nets team. So that makes him a 48.4. Good defense by Sojourner, and we're going the other way. 5:20 to go here in the third, and the Nets lead 65-62. This is a free throw attempt. Going to the line is going to be Larry Keenan. He's a 77 even. Makes the first shot. Makes the second shot. So 2 free throws for Keenan. And it's 67-62. 5-point lead for the Nets with 5 minutes to go. This is a 2-point attempt for Denver. And taking this shot is going to be Mike Green, the center. And he will be defended by the Whopper, who's a -7. And that makes Green a 43.4. But he makes the shot over Paltz. And it is 67-64, 3-point lead with 4:40 to go in the third. It's a free throw attempt for the Nets. Going to the line is going to be Billy Paltz, who is a 74.8. Makes the first shot. Makes the second shot. 2 more for the big man. And it's 69-64 in favor of the Nets. 5-point lead with 4:20 to go in the third. It's a free throw attempt for the Nuggets. Going to the line is going to be Dave Robish. He's a 73.8. Makes the first shot. Oh, and the second one rattles around and does not drop for Robish, but he's having a pretty good game off the bench. And that gives the Nuggets 65 to the Nets 69. It's a 4-point game. 4 minutes to go in the third. Free throw attempt for the Nets. Going to the line is going to be Billy Paltz again. He's a 74.8. Makes the first one, but misses the second one. So it's now 70 for the Nets to 65 for the Nuggets. 5-point lead with 3:40 to go here in the third. And that's an and one. And making that basket and being fouled is Mike Green. So Mike Green makes the basket. He's an 87.9 free throw shooter. So let's give him his basket first. And they're at 67, trying to complete the 3-point play. Green is an 87.9, and he makes that 3-point play with the free throw. So it's 68-70, 2-point lead for the Nets with 3:20 to go. This is an and one for the Nets, and making that shot is John Williamson. So he sinks the 2. Nets are at 72. Williamson's an 83.7 free throw shooter, and he makes that to complete the 3-point play. And it's 73-68. 5-point lead for the Nets. 3 minutes to go here in the third. And this is a 3-point attempt for the Nuggets. And taking this shot is Claude Terry. He's a 40% 3-point shooter. And he will be defended by the Doctor, who's a -9. So that makes Terry a 31 even from out at the arc. And it is good. Over the Doctor, Claude Terry drops the 3. And it's now a 2-point game, 73-71 in favor of the Nets with 2:40 to go. This is going to be a basket for New York, and making that is the Doctor. Irving hits the 2, and it's 75-73, or 75-71 in favor of the Nets with 2:20 to go in the third. And that's a turnover by Denver. 2 minutes to go. Here come the Nets. It's a 2-point attempt. Taking this shot is Irving. He will be defended by Claude Terry, who's a +1. That makes Irving a 52.5. Good defense by Claude Terry, and we're going the other way. Here come the Nuggets. Another turnover, and we head back in the Nets direction with 1:20 to go. And this is a free throw attempt, and going to the line is going to be Brian Taylor. He's a 76.5. He makes the first one and misses the second one. So 1 point for Taylor, and it's now 76-71. 5-point lead for the Nets with a minute to go. Here come the Nuggets. Another 3-point attempt for the Nuggets, and taking this shot will be Ralph Simpson. He's only an 8.3 from out at the arc, and he will be defended by Al Skinner, who's a -4. So that makes Simpson a 4.3. Can he get this one to drop? No, not quite. So we're going the other way with 40 seconds to go. Here come the Nets. That's going to be a basket, and making that shot is John Williamson. He's had himself a pretty good third quarter here, and it's 78-71. 7-point lead for the Nets with 20 seconds to go in the third. It's going to be a free throw attempt for the Nuggets, and going to the line is going to be center Mike Green. He's an 87.9. He makes the first shot and makes the second shot. So 2 free throws from Green. And it's 78-73. 5-point lead for the Nets. Final possession of the third. And here they come. And that's going to be a basket. Taking that shot is the Doctor. He will be defended by Van Bredikoff, who is a -1. That makes Irving a 50.5. Good defense from Van Bredikoff, and that's it for the third period. I'll get some totals, and we'll be back with the final period shortly. All right, we're back for the final period with the Nets leading 78-73, 5-point lead. And we'll jump for the final period. It goes to the Nets again, and here they come. That's going to be a free throw attempt. Going to the line will be Al Skinner. He's a 76.6. Just gets that one to drop. Rattles around and falls in, and the second shot is good. So 2 free throws for Skinner. And the Nets have 80-73. So they have a 7-point lead with 11:40 to go here in the final period. It's a free throw attempt for the Nuggets, and taking these shots will be Dave Robish. He's a 73.8. Makes the first one and makes the second one. So it's 80-75 with 11:20 to go in the period, in the game, as we're in the final period. And that's a turnover for the Nets. Here come the Nuggets the other way. That's going to be a basket, and making that shot is Fatty Taylor. And it's a 3-point game, 80-77 in favor of the Nets with 10:40 to go. This is going to be a free throw attempt, and going to the line will be Julius Erving, who's a 79-9, makes the first shot. And the second one rattles around and falls in for Erving. So he gets the 2 free throws, and it's 82 for the Nets to 77 for Denver. It's a 5-point game. 10:20 to go. Here come the Nuggets, and they turn the ball over. 10 minutes to go. The Nets going the other way. And that's a 3-point attempt. Taking that shot will be Wendell Ladner. He will be defended by Van Bredikoff, who is a -1. Makes Ladner an 18.4. No good. And we're going the other way. Free throw attempt. Going to the line will be Ralph Simpson. He's a 75.4. Makes the first one. Makes the second one. So it's a 3-point game, 82-79. In favor of the Nets. 9:20 to go. Free throw attempt. Going to the line will be Billy Paltz. He's a 74.8. Makes the first one. Makes the second one. So 2 free throws for Paltz. And the Nets have 84. 79 for Denver. It's a 5-point game with 9 minutes to go. Nuggets could use a run. 22. That's a free throw attempt. And going to the line will be Jan Van Bredikoff, who is an 83.9. Makes the first one. And makes the second one. So it is 84-81. 3-point lead for the Nets with 8:40 to go. Free throw attempt for the Nets. Going to the line will be Larry Keenan. He's an even 77. Makes the first one. Makes the second as well. Special K hits 2 from the line. And it's 86-81. 5-point lead for the Nets with 8:20 to go in the game. It's a 2-point attempt for the Nuggets, and taking that shot is going to be Bobby Jones. He will be defended by Larry Keenan, who's a -6. That makes Bobby Jones a 54.5, and he makes it. So 2-point basket for Jones. That gives the Nuggets 83 to the Nets 86. It's a 3-point lead with 8 minutes to go in the game, and the Nets turn the ball over. 7:40 to go. Denver coming the other way. And this is a 3-point attempt. And taking this shot is Fatty Taylor, who's a 28.6, but he'll be defended by Brian Taylor, who is a -6. That makes him a 22.6. And it goes from out at the arc. Fatty Taylor hits the 3. And it's now tied at 86. 7:20 to go. Here come the Nets. That is a 2-point attempt. Taking this shot will be Julius Erving. He'll be defended by Van Bredikoff, who's a -1. That makes Erving 50.5. And he sinks it over Van Bredikoff. And the Nets have 88 now. It's 86 for the Nuggets. 2-point game. Here come the Nuggets the other way. 7 minutes to go. Free throw attempt. Going to the line for the Nuggets will be Dave Robish. He's a 73.8. Makes the first one. And makes the second one. We are tied again. Tied at 88 with 6:40 to go. Here come the Nets. Free throw attempt. It's going to be Bill Melchioni, who has been very quiet. In fact, he has no points. And he's a 79.5. He makes the first one. And the Cyclops hits them both. So Melchioni gets his first points of the game here in the fourth quarter. It gives the Nets 90 to 88 for Denver with 6:20 to go. Here come the Nuggets. 3-point attempt. And taking that shot's going to be Matt Calvin. He's an 18.8. He'll be defended by Brian Taylor, who's a -6. That makes him a 12.8. No good. And we go the other way. 6 minutes to go. Nets lead by 2, 90 to 88. And here they come. Free throw attempt. Going to the line for the Nets will be Dr. J. He's a 79.9. Makes the first one. And misses the second one. So 1 for Irving there. Gives the Nets 91. It's a 3-point lead. With 5:40 to go, here come the Nuggets. Free throw attempt. Going to the line for the Nuggets will be Mike Green. He's an 87.9 free throw shooter. And he makes the first one and makes the second one. So 2 from the line for Green. And it is a 1-point game, 91-90. In favor of the Nets with 5:20 to go. This is going to be a basket for the Nets, and making this one is going to be John Williamson. So it's 93 to 90, 3-point lead for the Nets. 5:10 to go. It's a 2-point attempt for the Nuggets. Taking this shot is Bobby Jones. He will be defended by Larry Keenan, who's a -6. That makes Jones a 54.5. And it's good for Jones over Keenan. And the Nuggets are at 92 to the Nets 93. It's a 1-point game. 4:40 remaining in the game. And this is going to be an and one. And making this shot is Willie Sojourner. So Sojourner picks up the basket, is fouled, and will go to the line. Attempt a 3-point play. Sojourner is an even 70 from the line. And he makes that. And now it's 96 to 92. 4-point lead for the Nets with 4:20 to go. Here come the Nuggets. It's a free throw attempt for the Nuggets. Going to the line is going to be Fatty Taylor. He's at 75 even. He makes the first one. And makes the second one. So 2 more from Taylor. He's having a good fourth quarter with hitting that 3. And it's now a 2-point game, 96 to 94 in favor of the Nets. 4 minutes to go. Here comes New York. They just avoid the turnover, and it's going to be a free throw attempt. And going to the line is going to be Al Skinner. He's a 76.6. He makes the first one. And misses the second one. So Skinner hits 1 free throw, and the Nets have 97. It's a 3-point lead. The Denver's 94. There's 3:40 to go. This is going to be a free throw attempt for the Nuggets, and going to the line is going to be Claude Terry. He's a 76.1. He makes the first one. Misses the second one. Terry makes 1 of 2 from the line. And it's now 97-95, 2-point lead for the Nets, 3:20 to go. And another and one, and making that shot is Billy Paltz. So Paltz picks up the basket. The Nets hit 99, and he's going to go to the line for a 3-point play. See if he can give the Nets 100 here, and he's a 74.8, and he makes that free throw. So the Nets hit 100. They have a 5-point lead. They lead 100-95 with 3 minutes to go. Here come the Nuggets, but they turn it over. 2:40. Here come the Nets. It's a 2-point attempt. Taking this shot is going to be John Williamson. He will be defended by Patrick McFarland, who's a 0 on defense. That makes Williamson remains a 48.6, and he misses the shot. Good defense by McFarland. The Nuggets needed a stop, and they got one there. Let's see if they can capitalize on it, and they do. They score, and making that shot is Fatty Taylor. It's a 3-point game, 197 with 2 minutes to go. Here come the Nets. That's going to be a basket for them, and making that shot is Wendell Ladner. Fan favorite Wendell. And it's 102-97, 5-point lead, 140 to go. Here come the Nuggets. And they turn the ball over. 120. Here come the Nets. They turn it back over to Denver. 1 minute to go. Denver needs some help here. There's a basket. And making that shot is Fatty Taylor. Having quite the fourth quarter is Taylor. And it's a 3-point game, 102-99 in favor of the Nets with 40 seconds to go. Can Denver get a turnover here? No, they cannot. It's going to be a 2-point attempt, and taking this shot is going to be Larry Keenan. He will be defended by Byron Beck, who's a 0. That makes Keenan remains a 50.9. And he misses the shot. Some good defense from Beck. 20 seconds to go. Here's Denver. It's a 2-point attempt. And taking that shot's going to be Matt Calvin. He will be defended by Brian Taylor, who's a -6. That makes Calvin a 43 even. And he misses the shot, and that's going to do it. The Nets have the final possession. They come down, and they turn it over to end the game, and that's it. Final score, Nets now have won 7 in a row, and they win this one 102-99. I'll be back with the final totals and a wrap in a few minutes. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so that's 7 in a row for the Nets as they win a close one here in Denver, 102-99. High scores for the game. Julius Erving had 31. And high scores for Denver. The point guards, Matt Calvin and Fatty Taylor, both led the team with 15. Some good production off the bench for Denver from Dave Robish with 12. Also, Mike Green, their other center, their starting center, scored 11. And the rest of the guys were around 6, 7, or 8. Of course, Irving with 31 had a big game. Got off to a quiet start, big second quarter, and just some consistency in the second half. Larry Keenan had 16. Little disappointing production from Bill Melchione. He's usually good for more than 2 points off the bench, but that's the way it goes. So the Nets go to 7-1, and we'll see where they go from there. Let me see if I can take a quick look at the schedule and let you know what their next game is. And that will be Excuse me for this. Next game for the Nets is at those Utah Stars, who gave the Nets their only loss so far. So that's going to do it for this episode. If you hung out with me, I appreciate it. And I'll be back again in the near future with another replay video. And until then, take care.